Welcome to another Virt-a-Mate tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show how to add assets to a scene, including custom Unity assets. This video will be split into two parts. The first part will deal with the built-in assets. The second part will deal with custom Unity assets. I'll put timestamps in the description below so that you can skip to the custom Unity assets if that's what you're here for. Once you have your scene open and in edit mode, the most common way to add assets to a scene is by clicking on the plus icon in the top right of the UI, and that brings up the Add Atom dialog. From here, you can see all of the built-in atoms or assets in VAM. There are environments, floors and walls, furniture, lights. If you'd like to use a built-in asset, you simply click on the one that you want. I'm going to choose the apartment jacuzzi. Make sure the select atom on add box is checked, and then simply click Add Atom. And this particular asset is a complete scene, which you can navigate. There's an inside room, an outside balcony, and even a jacuzzi. There are multiple pieces to this particular one. To see the various pieces, click the Select button and make sure Apartment Jacuzzi is selected on the left, and on the right, you can see there are multiple controls. The jacuzzi control, for instance, allows you to change the brightness or intensity of the light, the range of the light, whether or not there are bubbles. You can increase and decrease. You can also change the steam and the sound of the jacuzzi. You can also turn the light on and off with the checkbox. This scene also has a controllable sliding door, and when selecting that, you can then open and close the door. Not all built-in assets have these controls, but some of them do. If you decide this is not the asset you want to use, simply select the control option, which brings you back to this window, and you can remove the asset from your scene. I'm going to select the wood panel, which is a floor. The other floor in this is slate. Click Add Atom, and we have a floor. You can then move on to adding furniture and other similar things. I'm going to add a chair. This old style chair will work. But before I do that, I actually want to select my person and turn off collision. You'll want to have collision turned off on your person or move them out of the way, as most things will load in the same space. So I'll go back to the Add Atom screen, select my chair, click Add Atom, and as you can see, it loaded in the exact same space as my model. If collision was turned on, this could cause some problems. So I'll just slide the chair out of the way a little bit, and there we are. You can add as many atoms as you want. The more atoms you add, the more taxing it is on your computer, but you can build your own room and your own scene in this way. If you have downloaded custom Unity assets, they are added in a similar way. Click the Add Atom button again, but here we will go to MISC and then choose Custom Unity Asset. Again, make sure the Select Atom on Add is selected and click Add Atom. Click the Select File button, click All Flattened at the left, and you will see all of the asset bundles available to load. In this example, I'm going to be using this sofa. You can come to the drop-down menu here, simply choose the one from the drop-down you want, and it will load into your scene. Now you'll notice it's clipping into the floor. It's in our model. It's also running into the chair on the right. So we will want to use the control widget to move it around. Pull it up and down until it's even with the floor, and use the others to slide it around. You can also change its rotation in any direction that you would like. Once you have it in the position you want, you're done. If you'd like to reselect an asset that you have added to a scene, sometimes clicking on them, as I'm doing here on the chair, does not work correctly because the control of this chair is not on the main part of the chair. The easiest way is to go down to the Select button, click that, and then find the asset you want to control. In our example, the chair. Once you click that, you will have the control widget highlighted, and you can then move it around again. Most assets have materials associated with them. For example, this chair has two materials. One is likely the wooden frame, and the other is the cushions. You can Select these materials and change their colors and get a custom look. Items like this couch that are custom Unity assets do not usually have the materials available. There are plugins available to make this possible, but by default, they are whatever color they come in. You may also use the Physics Object tab to change the scale of your asset if you want it larger or smaller. And at any time, you can click this button in the center is default, and it will put it back to its default size. That's it for adding assets to your scene. If you have any comments or questions, please post them in the comments section below or find me on Discord. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell if that's something you're into, and also check out my Patreon. Thank you for watching.